Let's conclude the first hour with a no-rules matchup. Mr. Monday Night Rob Van Dam, backed up by Sabu, facing the current no-rules champion Troah Barton, with Craig NBC Block at ringside.
And boy howdy, has Troah Barton been on fire since taking the no-rules title from Magic at Coliseum Games.
He sure has.
Barton's successfully taken down the Sandman and Sabu over the last few weeks. And this week, as you predicted Tex, it's Mr. Monday Night, RVD.
The following no-rules contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Sabu from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 245 pounds, here is Rob Van Dam.
Yes, sir. Troah Barton has had more than his share of problems with the ECW Pioneers. A couple weeks ago, the Sandman, Sabu last week, and you know Sabu would just love to see Rob Van Dam pick up a little bit of vindication for the ECW Pioneers in this non-title, no-rules matchup against the no-rules champion Troah Barton. And yeah, he has been hot, and he will be defending that no-rules championship again this week at Homecoming in New York City.
With no challenger officially signed to the match at the moment, it's basically gonna be a surprise for us and the fans as to who it's gonna be to try and get that belt away from the new champ, keeping him to a short 1-month run. But the way Barton fights, I kinda don't see that happening.
His opponent, accompanied by Craig NBC Block from Dublin, Georgia, weighing 295 pounds, he's the reigning RWL no-rules champion, Troah Barton.
The longest ever cruiserweight champion in RWL history, Craig Block, standing ringside with his longtime friend and associate, the new no-rules champion, who wowed everyone at Coliseum Games by snatching the title from Magic, who, by the way, is super annoyed that his rematch against Barton won't be happening this week. He's gotta wait till March, and that's assuming Barton is still champion after Homecoming.
This breakneck schedule Barton's been keeping. A no-rules match every single week since Coliseum Games. I'm gonna say it again. This kind of schedule is unsustainable for anyone. It's got to catch up to him sooner or later. I get he wants to be seen as incredibly tough, but Barton's still only human.
Gotta admit, though, if he takes down Rob Van Dam, that'll be 3 ECW Pioneers in a row. That would be an impressive feat for just about anybody. Well, Barton and Block, well, they set up a pretty impressive comeback in 2026. Let's see how he does against RVD. They're calling him the trash can man these days because he loves trash cans. Walt Rothburn sounds the bell. Off we go. They lock it up. Rob Van Dam with a kick. To right, another kick. The educated feet of Rob Van Dam going to work. Misses with that moonsault. And Troah Barton beats his feet on the Mississippi mud. A series of stomps from Troah Barton. Goes behind. German release suplex on RVD. As Craig NBC Block applauds his approval. There's an elbow across the chest of Rob Van Dam. Troah Barton starting off real aggressive, real early. A rebound off the ropes. And here we go. Big time splash. Troah Barton crushing the ribs of Rob Van Dam here. Here's a cover. Well, he doesn't waste a whole lot of time. That's true. Rob Van Dam back up on his feet. Troah Barton grapples him, gets the upper hand, takes him all the way over to the far left turnbuckle. Head first into the buckle he goes, but Rob Van Dam counters with a hard right. Locks it up with Barton. Barton taken over to the ropes by Rob Van Dam. There's another kick. Rob Van Dam's going to try and kick this guy to death. But first, a little bit of tug-of-war with the left arm of Troah Barton. Rob Van Dam whips him to the rope. Beautiful arm drag. That was art. Drop kick takes Barton down to the canvas. And RVD bouncing back pretty quick. There's a stomp to the midsection of Troah Barton. Lines up the arm. There's a kick to the rib. Barton goes right back down again. RVD not going to give him a break. There's a kick right to the leg. Barton finally finding himself in a little bit of trouble in this match. He rolls out. It's a non-title match, but that don't matter. It's no rules and somebody's going to get hurt. Rob Van Dam charges over the top rope. Whoa! Well, damn. That was beautiful. RVD misses with that knee. Barton back up on his feet. Rounds him up. Takes a little walk for the first row, and there's a backbreaker for the first row crowd. Stretching out those vertebrae, too. Troah Barton rolls RVD back inside the ring. Makes his own way back inside. Locks it up with Rob Van Dam. Look at the Sabu going under the... Oh, here we go. Don't bring out the trash can. You're just doing Barton a favor. There's a stomp to the midsection of Rob Van Dam. Troah Barton imposing his will on Rob Van Dam here. And the fans here in the Meadowlands is going crazy. There's a stomp to the arm of RVD. A rebound off the ropes. And a big-time splash that doesn't find the mark. RVD getting out of the way. Rob Van Dam whips Barton to the corner. Oh, man. Wonder who's picking up that trash can first. There's a forearm from RVD. A quick running start, and look at the beautiful monkey toss. RVD definitely giving the No Rules champion a run for his money. Rob Van Dam with a knee to the side of the head that doesn't connect. Barton gets out of the way. Rounds him up over the shoulder into the fireman's carry. Takes a little walk with him towards the corner. And boom, snake eyes head first right into the top turnbuckle. Barton rounds him up by the goozle. Takes him up, takes a little walk with him towards center ring. There's another backbreaker. Takes a walk with him again. And there's another backbreaker. Rob Van Dam suddenly on the receiving end again. One. Just the one that time. And still ain't nobody picked up that trash can yet. Almost 3 minutes into this match and nobody's picked up a weapon. This is a pretty good one. Barton countered by Rob Van Dam with a kick. Pushed into the corner. Barton counters with an elbow to RVD. A hard right hand. Shoves him down to the... Well, here we go. Here comes the trash can man. Boom! Right across the back of Rob Van Dam. Personally, I think trash can man's kind of cool. I heard somebody call him the garbage pail kid. I didn't think that one was too neat. Troah Barton with a heel hook stretch on Rob Van Dam. And well now, this one's gone back and forth quite a bit already. Here's another pin attempt. 1, 2. Near fall. Not near enough. Both these guys at ringside, the second, Sabu and Craig NBC Block. Very, very animated, but you'll notice that Craig NBC Block has not assisted in any way so far. Little doodle hustle, a little kick to the midsection from Troah Barton, locks it up with Rob Van Dam. Has him up over the shoulder, takes a walk with him towards the far left corner, head first into the turnbuckle again, and he just busted him open. Oh, damn. Okay. Barton, going under the ring, comes up with, well, now, big old ladder. And if he brings it out, chances are it's going to get used. Barton rolls it back inside the ring. RVD with the trash can now. There's a kick, and slammed into the edge of the trash can by Rob Van Dam. A stomp to the back of Troah Barton. RVD drives a knee into the head of Barton. Covers and hooks the leg here. A lot of pins in this matchup. Man. Kick from Rob Van Dam. Looks like we're going to get engaged in a little bit of a slugfest here. Barton and RVD trading shots back and forth. A disrespectful slap across the face from Barton. There's a right hand, another slap across the chest, and down goes Rob Van Dam. Wow. Another pin. 1, 2. But again, no. Neither one of these guys has got an ounce of quit in them. Barton brings him up by the throat again. Takes a walk with him towards center ring, and there's going to be another series of backbreakers from Troah Barton. The No Rules champion determined to pick up yet another win over Rob Van Dam. He's beaten the Sandman and Sabu in recent weeks. RVD with a kick to the leg. Troah Barton gets a hold on him, whips him to the ropes, has him up, Spawn Buster from big Troah Barton. RVD looks like he might have had the wind knocked out of him. As Barton drags him towards center ring. Rounds him up for a gut wrench. Well, look at this. Ooh, man, what a slam. Troah Barton. Hard right. Whoa. Took down Rob Van Dam like Johnny Lightning, All the way up on the top turnbuckle is Barton. Craig NBC Block looks on, but he crashes and burns. Rob Van Dam counters with a stomp, having gotten out of the way just in time with that splash. RVD putting the boots to Troah Barton. Well, Well, this one's been pretty intense so far. There's a kick right to the face. RVD turning it around again, taking the momentum over. There's another shot into the turnbuckle for Troah Barton. Barton rounded up, slammed down by RVD, takes a little walk right over him. This ain't gonna be good. Whoa, look at that. That's a nice moonsault. Here's another pin. 1, 2. This is a pin-happy match, man. Wow. I'm liking this one. RVD with the trash can. Oh, damn, right across the top of the head of Troah Barton. RVD with a clothesline takes Barton down to the canvas. Rebounds off the ropes. Beautiful moonsault, dead center ring. Covers and hooks the leg again. 1, 2. It's actually a very smart strategy, trying to pin early and pin often. He might be able to take Barton out. It's just one pin. Craig NBC Block getting into it with a busted open Rob Van Dam, bleeding happily. Barton goes behind. There's a shot to the back. RVD whipped into the turnbuckle, into the exposed steel. Okay, I'll shut up now. Craig NBC Block must have exposed that turnbuckle. Barton, oh man, from all the way across down, damn near basketed RVD with that trash can. And one more time by the throat, RVD brought up out of the corner. And there's another series of backbreakers. The No Rules champion turning it around yet again. This match has been seesaw all day long. Out to the floor goes Rob Van Dam. Troah Barton all the way up on the top turnbuckle here. Waiting for RVD to get stood up. Here he comes, big time shoulder tackle from 10 feet up. Okay. Troah Barton rounds him up over the shoulder, turns him around. Reverse dominator. Barton stalking RVD on the outside, but there is no referee's count here in a no rules matchup. He can just go as long as he wants. Barton sets him up, spinning powerbomb on the outside floor. And RVD catches a big time splash, and Barton's no lightweight. RVD splayed out, I should say, as Barton goes under the ring, comes back with a sledgehammer. Right in the lower abdomen. RVD quickly counters with an elbow, takes Troah Barton down to the canvas. Barton locked up by RVD, rolled back inside the ring. Rob Van Dam rounding up that sledgehammer for himself. A kick from Rob Van Dam off the middle rope and takes down Barton again. Sabu exposing the turnbuckle in the far left corner. Exposing the steel. There's a kick to the ribs from Rob Van Dam. And there's another kick to the back. RVD quickly all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Here he comes. Big time splash. Here's another pin. 1, 2. And again, no. Troah Barton getting the right shoulder up just in the nick of time. Here comes that trash can into play one more time. Slams right into the head of Troah Barton. There's a moonsault off the ropes from Rob Van Dam, and yet another cover. 1, 2. They are certainly keeping referee Walt Ruffman very busy tonight. Barton rolls to the outside. Rob Van Dam retrieving that sledgehammer and looking pretty confident right about now. And why the hell not? He's got the advantage. He rolls out to the outside. Misses with the sledgehammer. Barton disarms him, gets behind him, has him up over the shoulders again, and also slammed him down on the floor. Barton rounds up Rob Van Dam, rolls him back inside the ring. With less than 5 minutes to go, this has been a real good one. Hard shot to the back of RVD, a kick to the midsection. Troah Barton rounds him up again for another spinning powerbomb, this time on the inside of the ring, this time with a pin. 1, 2. Man. Yeah, Barton's getting a little bit frustrated. This match, to his mind, should have been over quite some time ago. Again, here comes that trash can. Right across the back of RVD. A stomp to the back of the head. Barton rounds him up nice and slow. Nails him with a discus punch. Takes him right down again. Flips him over. There's a stomp to the leg. Troah Barton again turning the momentum around. And I've lost count of how many times this shifted. Again, Barton going under the ring. This time coming up with a damn table. Well, Craig NBC Block getting into a little conversation with referee Walt Ruffman as Troah Barton imposes his will on Rob Van Dam. Sabu not appreciating what he's seeing. RVD Makes his way to a standing position against the ropes. Troah Barton gets a hold on him. Rounds him up. Front cradle. And look at this. Up against the ropes with knees to the ribs of Rob Van Dam. Still maintains it and follows it up with a follow-away slam. Nice combination of moves from Troah Barton. The No Rules champion picking up his favorite toy. Slams it across the chest of Rob Van Dam. Barton makes his way to the top turnbuckle here. Sabu looking on. RVD making his way to a standing position. Craig MVC Block cheering on Troah Barton. And here it comes. Whoa! Quick counter from Rob Van Dam into a power slam, but misses with the moonsault. Barton with a right, another right, a chop, but Rob Van Dam counters, gets a hold on Troah Barton, whips him into the steel in the corner. And Mr. Monday Night turns it around yet one more time, and this match is running out of time, let me tell you that. Not only is it running out of time, these two are wearing the hell out of each other. That is damn sure. Barton in the corner. RVD slams him into the steel. Might have gotten his head. Rob Van Dam quickly over the top rope. Up off the top rope. Whoa, coast to coast from across town. Well, down. Here's another pin. 1, 2. Shut up. What's it going to take to keep Troah Barton down? What's it going to take to keep either one of these guys down? Off the rope moonsault takes Barton down to the mat again. With less than 2 minutes to go. But, driving knee into the side of the head of Troah Barton. The No Rules champion in trouble one more time, and that trash can is just about destroyed. Snap suplex from Rob Van Dam. Oh, look at this. Both of them are laid out. Now, you know, ordinarily, any of the Wrestling Federation, we'd break to a commercial at this point. RVD back up on his feet. Takes himself to the top left turnbuckle. Off we go into the Wahoo Yonder 5-star frog splash. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh! Again, Barton getting that left shoulder up. What in the hell? Huh. They've hit each other with everything but the damn kitchen sink, and they're still going. With a little over a minute to go. RVD under the ring, cracks him upside the head with the kendo stick, cracks him across the back a couple of times. Man, both these guys are pretty frustrated. Less than a minute to go now. Oh, an elbow takes Barton down to the canvas. Barton rounded up by Rob Van Dam, rolled back inside the ring. And he is laid out center ring. Rob Van Dam off the middle rope. There's a beautiful crossbody from RVD. Barton definitely in big trouble in the closing seconds of this matchup. RVD, look at this beautiful suplex, bent himself like a damn bow. RVD up on the top turnbuckle one more time. Here we go, leg drop right across the throat of Troah Barton. Here's another pin. 1, 2, 3, and with only 18 seconds to go, Rob Van Dam picks up an upset win over the No Rules champion.
The time 19 minutes and 42 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Rob Van Dam.
Now time for a bad pun. That was Rob Van Dam, near incredible. RVD picking up an impressive upset win over the reigning No Rules champion in a no-title matchup, and who knows, might be RVD facing Troah Barton at homecoming after that. Well, remains to be seen. That takes care of our first half of RWL Snarl this evening. Stick around. The second half is going to be just as good, if not better.